is Jansen Azarias. I am the CEO and founder of Higher Ground, a nonprofit in Tucson, whose mission is to empower lives to reach, transform, elevate the community through love and self-control. And one of our programs, and our biggest program, is actually doing a Jiu Jitsu and a Judo program. And it's expanded from being in the after school to now being in schools. And the first school that we're doing with is our greatest partner, Hollinger K-8. And I'm here with...
I'm Cameron Tarabati. I'm the principal of Hollinger K-8. And this is my first year at Hollinger, and I've been a principal for about 5 years. And Hollinger is a great community in South Tucson, and we have one of the state's only two-way dual language gate programs. And we just have incredible kids here, passionate teachers. We're just here to serve our community.
Awesome. So, Mr. T, as you are called here, why don't you kind of give a little bit of description on our partnership in specific to Jiu Jitsu? What exactly is happening here? What are we doing, the grades, and how were the kids selected?
Absolutely. So Higher Ground and Hollinger came together last year in the hopes that we could form just this community school model, which happened. And right now, Higher Ground gives us just tremendous support, just with attendance, with grades, with some after-school programming. And as an extension of that, Higher Ground had this wonderful idea of creating an elective course where Higher Ground personnel and staff would come in and teach a Jiu Jitsu class. And as a result of that, we were able to target specific students that might have had some higher needs, some social emotional needs, some academic needs, and we targeted this group of kids to participate in this program. And so far, things are pretty cool.
So about how many kids are in it, and what's the grade level?
So we focus on students that are in grades 6 and 8, and there are about 15 to 20 students that are participating in the program.
Awesome. So from a long-term perspective, what are some of the things that you see happening with Jiu Jitsu here at Hollinger?
Right. So one of the coolest things about Jiu Jitsu is Jiu Jitsu to me isn't just about allowing students to beat up on each other and allowing students to really spar and those things that we know about Jiu Jitsu. It's really just this mindset, and it's really about developing those social emotional skills. It's about developing this sense of patience, this sense of just intentionality. It's about developing this sense of, hey, maybe I'm going to fail today, but I'm going to develop a plan that's going to get me to success. Hard work is success, right? And what we're seeing with the sensei that works with some of the students is developing some of those skills. And for me, we know that these are going to have a long-term impact on our students.
Cool. So in the next few years, as we continue working with Hollinger, how many classes of Jiu Jitsu would you like to see happen if we had unlimited funding and we could staff it?
Right. With just that kind of dream scenario and unlimited resources, I can see us really impacting the lives of hundreds of kids, literally, if we got this program to stay here at Hollinger. We have to know that we're in a community where students come to us and they come with just all kinds of needs and all kinds of abilities and skill sets. And so for us to really make an impact on students' lives really means that we change their trajectory. For some, that could mean students that don't come to school on a consistent basis, all of a sudden they start to come to school. For those students that are not performing academically, all of a sudden we can see Jiu Jitsu have an impact on their academic performance. And that, again, changes their trajectory. So what students might potentially be unsuccessful in high school, we see these students that potentially graduate, they go to college, they graduate, and we see these very real economic impacts and these very real social and emotional impacts.